Vale. Vamos a ver qué tal se ve esto. Bueno, lo primero es hallar. Vale, listo. Adiós. A ver. Hombre Nacho, buenas. Espero que disfrútelo. Esto es como en Life is Strange, pero esta vez lo voy a subir en directo. Porque paso a editar. Espero que disfrútelo. Así que estaba ahí comprobando si se veía bien. Parece que se ve más o menos bien. Y se escucha más o menos bien. Ok. Voy a empezar. Que me apetece jugar esto. A ver. ¡Ojo! Los norteños no olvidan. Soy la espada en la oscuridad. Jon Snow. Madre. ¿Te asustan los muertos? Episodio 5. Cuando se juega el Juego de Tronos solo se puede ganar o morir. ¿Y qué pasó con Life is Strange? Pues ¿qué pasó? Pues pasó que decidí disfrutarlo. Tuve que haberlo subido en directo. Porque si lo jugaba en plan subiendo el episodio por episodio, tenía que estar pendiente de saber cuánto me queda, no podía entretenerme a recoger coleccionables y a ver, mirarlo todo bien, ¿no? Pero bueno, vamos a empezar con esto. Los norteños no olvidan. Este juego se adapta a tus decisiones, esta historia se adapta a tu forma de jugar. Los integrantes de la casa Forrester han sido banderizos leales a la casa Stark en lo profundo de Wolfswood. Los rivales quieren el y el destino de casa Forrester pende de un hilo. Vale. Película.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
I don't take orders from you.
No, but you take orders from him. You idiots, you're his squire. Now fetch him some wine.
드디어 턴떡이.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. I'm Stark, the King in the North! The King in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Aye! Death to the Lannisters!
Aye! Winter is coming!
Aye!
Let's hope it waits till this bloody war's over.
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
Well, now, something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell.
Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you?
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me. Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Just shut your mouth.
It's the truth. It's not like I'm making it up. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
I'm sick of listening to your whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
La boda roja.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
What? What's wrong?
No entiendo. ¿Qué pasa?
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
You've had too much wine.
Nothing. I'm fine.
I'm so glad to hear it. I'll take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Owen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
¡Ostras! Espera. ¿Has visto eso, Nacho? ¿Estás por ahí todavía? No he entendido nada. O sea, que esa gente lo van a liar, ¿no? Y podía salvar al colega. Y otro no sé qué era. A ver. Espérate. Es que si salvo al colega me lo van a liar. No sé. No sé. Venga, me la juego y salvo al colega. Salvar a Bowen.
But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? Just don't need a fucking run.
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
LOL. Gracias, Nacho. Es que me caía un poco mal el tío este, pero... Me caía un poco mal, pero he visto necesario salvarlo.
We need to get back to camp.
Vale. ¿Dónde está el colega ahora? Ahí.
Garrett, we have to get back.
Madre.
A gift from the king.
¿Cómo? Toma.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Va. Va.
Look out!
Vamos. Vamos, Crook. Vale. ¡Vamos! ¡Que palmo! ¡Que palmo! ¡Que palmo! ¡Que palmo! ¡Que palmo! ¡Que palmo! La carrera. No.
Good fucking riddance.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Vale. No, no puede ser.
Walter Frey, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
El tío le han clavado una flecha ahí, pero el tío como si... Bueno, como si nada, no, ya está reventado.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walter Frey says time's over.
Dios.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walter Frey says
You have to go.
backstage, you're welcome to the fucking torch.
I won't leave you, my
You
lord.
can, and you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear.
Ya ves, tío.
Uncle Duncan, the future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
On your honor, you must do this
Va
for
a ser
your
triste
house.
porque este tío me caía bastante bien.
Kill those fucking foresters.
Qué duro.
With love, Walter Frey.
Dios. Dios. Dios, tío, pero esto y esto. Madre. Game of Thrones. Qué guapo, ¿eh? Esta banda sonora es una maldita maravilla, ¿eh? Estos son los 7 reinos. Los 7 reinos. Game of Thrones. Del hierro. Vale. Uf, Dios. Vale. Está guay, está guay. Voy a intentar pasarme el episodio 1 en este directo. El cerdito. Oh, igual puedo moverme. Bueno, madre mía, la espada cae. Uf, Dios, esto... Sangre.
Blood.
Fresh.
Vale. Parece que aquí no hay nada. Carro.
That's Father's car.
Oh, wobble.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Verdad.
At least still have his bacon.
Hostia. Ah, ay. Estos merecen la muerte, tío. Por matar.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Hombre, claro que sí.
Is that so? You can try if you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land.
This is
Encima
Bolton
el
land
padre,
now,
tío.
boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
El padre está más
I'll
reventado.
have that sword, boy.
Come get it, you bastard.
Encima me pongo chulo. Madre. A ver tu comentario. Hombre, claro que sí.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Claro que sí, soy el guerrero.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Esto que es más largo. El carrer. Toma. ¡Ostras! La puñalada. No. Buena night. Vale.
Mercy. Please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Tengo piedad.
Thank you. Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this.
No, estaba con Álvaro antes, Nacho. Pero dice que viene luego, que va a cenar y eso.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
No puede ser. Se han cargado a la hermana también.
I tried to stop them.
Vale, murió el padre también. Alcarrar.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Y este con toda la pierna reventada. ¿Tú qué?
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Carrot!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Vale.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ah, mira. ¡Ostras! ¡Dios! ¡Qué gráfico! ¡Ah! ¡Gusano!
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord
Asqueroso, tú. ¿A que sí, Nacho?
and poor Roderick.
Preciosa.
A serious man, but he would have made a good lord. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Y qué higiénico. Ya, yo qué sé. No sé por qué la ha puesto gusano, la verdad.
Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important then. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Puedo moverme. ¿Qué es eso? Hostia, toda familia.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Exiliado.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like...
Evidentemente, los gusanos eran la clave.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Roderick, he was our best warrior by far. Lord Forrester, it was an honor to squire for him.
Ya, el
Gregor the
pobre.
Good.
No, Benny.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you. The Ironwood Grove.
Vale. Pues para abajo, ¿no? ¿Y qué hay por aquí? Así interesting. Un escudo que no quiero ver. ¿Esto es?
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Qué asco.
Yes.
¿Por qué tiene...? Aquí ya. Vendajes. Y me los guardo. Oh, guau. Y hierbas curativas también.
This might help.
O para mí la hierba curativa. Mostrar espada. Voy a fardear.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Pues sí.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well...
Muy Romeo y Julieta, las dos familias.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them. Especially now with the Boltons in power. And proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Increíble.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Pobre tío.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you.
Eso se lo quiero decir yo
Of
a...
course, my lady.
It demands a
que se lo toque decir.
It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me.
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
Prefiero ni hablar. Prefiero ni hablar.
So what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
Y toda esta expulsión que me están
You're sending
haciendo.
him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons.
No pesado.
I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Mi lugar está aquí.
My place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house. I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
Ja. Ya
You can have
exiliado
my
ahora.
horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
Una espadita, ¿no? También. Podrían dar.
The Whitehills' heart have given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay. But Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
Vale.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Pedro.
Ay, buenas.
Buenas, ¿qué pasa, gente?
Estoy en directo.
¿Hay alguien viéndote?
Está Nacho ahí viéndome.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Del hielo y
Remember,
hierro.
you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
Serviré con honor. Vale.
I know you will.
Mira qué bonito.
Un momento, voy a hacer una cosita.
Que como está el juego.
La verdad es que está bien. Me está gustando.
Garrett, wait!
¿Has recomendado a Nacho la película, tío?
No. Ostras.
Tienes que ver la película de la cura del bienestar. Una de las mejores
Be safe.
que yo recuerdo.
Cuídate.
Joder, tío, vente un día a mi casa, tío, que bien que venía a mi casa antes cuando no tenía ordenador, cabrón. Bueno, chavales, ya iba a estampar la Play, que lo sepáis, tío. Venía con Pedro, muy bien, baja. Álvaro, quítate el juego que tenemos de FIFA ya.
Ya estoy entrando, amigo.
Yo con Pedro también no puedo.
Ethan!
¿Has visto el desafío que hay de plantilla?
Vete a casa.
¿Has visto, Alex, el desafío que hay de plantilla?
Que va, tío,
I
no
couldn't
veo ya
find
esas
him.
cosas, tío,
Could
porque
you?
me enveneno luego, ¿sabes?
No es fácil.
¿Sí?
He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I
don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him. Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here.
Ah,
It's okay.
lo controlo a él.
Tienen que tener lealtad. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it. He was worried you were gone. I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick. I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and... Won't she come home?
Se llaman
I
leales.
don't want her to die too. Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise
Parece
you.
difícil, sí, porque tiene muchas
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengren said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I'll have him punished for saying that.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Pero si es un niño, tío.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
You have to understand, being lord is a great responsibility. I can't just fool around.
Thank you for that, Roderick.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Te paso un ejemplo.
Es que es un niño, tío.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay, with his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways.
Fine, if that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Ya te paso uno antes para que lo de esto para que lo veas.
Eso, espérate, química, eso me queda la química del equipo.
La química, mira a ver si no tienen la lealtad.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, man.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men.
Y después los otros de otra misma liga. Los otros de otra misma liga.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Foresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Foresters. Does little Lord Forester know how to speak? You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Buenas.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Tonto.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
pues eso, ¿sabes?
Wonders made by man.
Ahora qué bueno.
Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Se habían comido en el asiento una ensaimada o algo, ¿sabes lo que quiero decir? Pero luego mirabas el suelo de los asientos y había la ceniza entera, ¿sabes lo que quiero decir?
¿Qué ha dicho Pedro?
Se queda entera.
No, it's...
Y tal, y claro.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
O sea, vosotros no. Enzo, ¿te acuerdas de lo
What
de
a
la tinta?
strange place, Essos.
Ayer y hoy han venido dos furgonetas con tinta, pero que no he sido yo, ¿sabes? Ya toca
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Eso sí, mañana seguramente me pasen a revisar asientos, tío.
Ahora, tío.
Ethan made this for me.
Pues tendrá que tocar un día, cada día una cosa.
A ver, en teoría sí, ¿no? Pasa que yo en verdad lo que hago...
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
¿Ha llegado la invitación?
Joder. Es más probable que lo detecte alguien que sabe, entonces, ¿sabes lo que te quiero decir?
Bueno, pero... Como si me dices que Fernando Alonso no sabía conducir coche porque no tenía carnet de conducir y ganó 2 mundiales seguidos sin tener carnet de coche.
No lo mismo.
¿Cómo que no?
Vamos a intentar
porque la está conduciendo aunque no tenga coche. La pava no está tocando embragues.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
¿Me entiendes? La pava no está tocando embragues antes de estar aquí.
Vale, sí. Tienes tu razón.
No es lo mismo, cabrón.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Ayer lo que me hizo, tío, no sé si es porque lo hizo mal, porque de normal cuando pasan coches sin acabar de fichar, ¿vale? Los defectos que se tienen que ir sin tener los defectos, sin revisar, ¿sabes?
One moment.
Justamente suelen ser las chavalas, pero no sé si es porque
Oh,
lo hace bien o
sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Te echo el mondeo de ahí de delante. Pero, tío, no sé. Yo me fijo en todo, ¿vale? Y no me pareció...
No, it's fine. Come in.
100% mirando, pero me fijo en todo, ¿vale? Y antes de que se metiera para adentro donde ya no puedes revisarlo, tío, digo, voy a mirarlo, voy a leer el código de barras, tío. Y salían...
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right?
Los tuyos, pero los suyos no.
If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
It's private. I'd rather not say.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Acá por tres se está yendo el móvil, está hablando ahí con la encargada y me viene y me dice...
You work for Lady Marjorie?
Bueno, me lo dice en valenciano, ¿vale? Me dice, la chica esta se...
I may be wrong,
móvil, o me parece a mí.
but it seems like you do.
Vamos con tablets, en verdad, y todo eso. Leyendo los códigos de barras y pasando los defectos y todo.
Perhaps you should come back later.
A mí se me va...
Of course,
lo
milady.
que sea, se me falla algo el móvil y... Antes lo he hecho 50 veces que dejar la faena de lado, ¿sabes? O sea, antes lo he intentado hacer y cuando ya he visto que se me va a ir el coche, ya le he dicho a un compañero, mira, pásame tú este coche y ahora que voy a solucionar esto, ¿sabes? Luego ella tiene revisiones de mierda y aún va a ahogar, ¿sabes? Mira una cosa que...
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Tiene que revisar ahí dos molduritas que se las reviso yo también a veces y aún así se le pasan coches y los hace al principio.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered
Pues
is
tú,
beyond
tu
imagining.
trabajo, no te mojes, no te
And your
calientes.
whole family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal set. She mentioned the northern girl in my service as she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you and, by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I cannot apologize, my lady. I'm not a traitor.
I know you're not, but you must find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
La que tengo yo en mi trabajo. Que ya ni me acuerdo de las vacaciones tan largas que estoy teniendo.
Pero escucha, que me ha venido otra veterana, ¿vale? No tanto como la primera.
Joder, ¿por qué no la pasas?
Que habla con la encargada, siempre está con la encargada.
Se me ha olvidado.
Va a marearle a la encargada. Como la encargada.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Sí, una maniática de mierda.
¿Qué pasa? Yo creo que no le desagrada que esté ahí preguntando.
Good luck.
¿Le pego arriba?
Claro. Y que sea vaga a lo mejor no significa que no es que sea tonta, ¿sabes? A lo mejor es más lista que todos vosotros.
Tío, si hoy justamente la veo...
Ya salió un tolapo, la habíamos hecho bien, ¿eh?
La veo fuera antes que yo, le digo...
You can do this.
Digo, hostia, Laura, ¿por dónde has salido?
Vale.
No había salido cuando yo... tal... Y hace... No, sí, sí,
qué bueno.
Sí, es que, tío, si la había visto que yo me iba antes que ella con los dos chavales.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Ah, lo siento.
Que su padre trabajaba en la Ford, nos decía, ¿vale? O sea, me dijo, a la media hora me dice,
Your Grace.
bueno, en verdad si me llaman, mi padre está en el hospital.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Luego que ella ha sido coordinadora de no sé dónde.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
Ya lo sé. Pero ya
And
me cuelo en
yet-
todas.
For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark.
De lo de la fiesta,
A house of
¿sabes?
traitors.
En tu fiesta me colé, me planté,
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
pues sí, tío.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Pastilla, porque sí.
I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can
Sí,
expect.
si te pones tonto.
If you have any loyalty at
Estar
all.
por aquí, por allí.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Quiero una raya de perico para mí.
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants, which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Bruce Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. I have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd. If my sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her. I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Por el centro del campo tiene a Fluvin y a Nainggolan. Arriba tiene a Benteke, Lukaku, a Hazer.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the 7 kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well, Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. My mother wanted me to ask a favor of you. For my family. But as you said, you're in a delicate position now with the wedding so near. And I would never want to jeopardize that.
Soon I will be queen. And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now we must both be cautious.
¡Caño!
¡No!
¡Hola! ¡Qué cañazo, tío!
¡Hostia! No, no.
Hola.
¿Qué haces? Como te viene el pecho, ¿no? Hostia, ¿qué pasa?
Por supuesto.
7 elves.
Me lo he dicho, tío. Se te va a poner
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Ya lo he dicho.
Bueno, se la juegan con el portero.
Not my best work,
Es precioso.
I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord, I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day. Hey! Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
Yo estoy cerca de hacerme al Xabi Alonso.
I will decide.
Take his fingers, thief!
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Esto es durísimo, tío.
Oh, saca el portero, menos mal. Menos mal que lo saca, tío.
Ronaldinho Gaucho. TC. Ronaldo
Chavales. Necesito opinión. Tengo un tío aquí que ha desertado y ha robado. Lo han pillado. Y yo soy el rey, ¿vale? Y tengo que decidir. Puedo o ser benévolo y no castigarle, cortarle 3 dedos o expulsarlo del clan.
Cortarle los dedos. Yo soy
vergüenza, claro. Ahí está, tienes que aprender.
Tienes que hacerte respetar, si no se te van a subir a la chepa.
Es que está la hermana, tío, que me dijo, no cambies nunca de cómo eres, ¿sabes? Está ahí mirándome.
¿Te la quieres tumbar?
Que es la hermana, tío.
Da igual.
No.
En esa época de Juego de Tronos, mira, Juego de Tronos. ¿Quieres ser los nuevos hermanos folladores? Pues... Perdona.
Tío. La opción mostrar piedad no está captada, no la veis. Venga, me la juego. Cortar los 3 dedos.
Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, name you a thief.
Al carrer los 3 dedos.
It's 3 of your fingers.
No, please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out.
Oh, Dios, que...
If you do not feel better.
I will carry out the sentence.
Los belgas son bestias, son gigantes.
This is injustice, my lord!
Que ahora tengo la opción de cortar los dedos yo mismo. Lo he hecho. Que va. Se lo he cortado con un hacha de cuajo, tío. Dios. Pobrecillo, tío. Dios, el rey despiadado me llamaban.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
El del Plus, de Juego de Tronos.
You can weigh on any lord.
I did what I had to do. It didn't bother me.
You heard what the thief said.
O sea, pero o sea, no es de jugabilidad, sino es de que te cuenta la historia y ya está. Jugabilidad es cero.
I expect this sort of thing will happen.
Pero tiene que... Sí, el enano lo he visto yo.
Again, but a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your Tertian Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
¿Qué significa gansique?
Pues de ganso pequeñique.
Madre mía.
De ganso pequeñique no, un diminutivo de ganso.
Ganso pequeñique.
Algo chiquitito.
Yo pensaba ya que estaba mal.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I can never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
No.
Honor Roderick with this. He was the strong one.
He was.
Eres un gilipollas, es que
Someday,
pensé que broma, tío,
I'll have a
pero
real
no,
one.
no puedo
But
dormir,
not
soy
like that
normal.
one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today.
No por el hecho de
I
que se
saw what
vaya
you
a
did to that
me
man.
suda la polla, es por una traición. No me gustan las traiciones.
Was he our enemy?
Corto los putos
A
dedos
bad man?
con el hacha,
Everyone
hijos de
keeps
puta.
talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Any man who betrays our family, who becomes a danger to you or Talia, that is my enemy.
Then I'm glad you punished
De que
him.
sea agosto para
Men
apuntar al
like him
gimnasio.
killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Bueno. Pero yo no me pongo cachondo, son las mujeres.
No me la esperaba tan buena ahí. Joder.
¿Y esa?
No.
Vasela de la Monty.
Me he hecho el combate mientras, tío, hasta que termine la partida.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
El combate del dinero. Un apoyo con una olla. Va a ganar MacGregor.
No, it's nothing.
Va a
I
ganar
just need to
MacGregor.
walk and clear my head.
Va a ganar MacGregor.
Ojalá gane McGregor.
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out.
Yo es que creo que le va a reventar. Le va a
Maester.
reventar.
Yes, Lord. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
No.
Yes,
no.
Maester.
No va a haber árbitros amigos de Mayweather ni amigos de tal, son neutros todos. Y se elige la Federación de Boxeo. ¿Qué?
Que siempre los elige Mayweather.
No, esta vez no.
Tío, lo que tiene que pasar es que a MacGregor se le vaya a la cabeza y empiece a meter patadas.
I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at
Pero
once.
si hay 1000 vídeos en YouTube de pelea de Mayweather contra McGregor y aparece Mayweather esquivando un guante, otro guante y de repente se va del ring, se va corriendo. Qué guay, es buenísimo, tío.
Es un cobarde, tío, no sabes más cobarde que yo.
Estuve viendo el otro día un vídeo de una pelea de Mayweather contra un argentino, que el argentino le metía de hostias por todos lados, pero por todos lados, y le dieron el combate a Mayweather. Sí,
You may sit.
qué vergüenza, chaval.
I believe Lord
Le abre
Ethan
la
has
ceja y
reached
todo,
his
le abre la
decision.
ceja y todo.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
¿Tú no has visto a Mayweather hacer un caos de mierda? O sea...
Whomever's not chosen should feel no shame.
Disculpar, eso que el árbitro se acerca y tal, y le pega un puñetazo.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Oh, era un pase que flipas, tío.
Tiña. Joder, aquí está demasiado lejos.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised.
Joder, tío, la gente con lag. es que
You've
yo
done
no sé
well,
cómo
Lord
jugar
Ethan.
así,
You
tío.
won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
¿Y Lupita?
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not? Lord Ethan should hear from all of us.
Let Duncan speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Duncan?
I'm sorry, Lord Ethan. You have chosen your sentinel. You should hear from him first.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
Yo escucho mucho que Courtois es el mejor mortero de este juego.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! Although Sir Royland may object, I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Iron Run. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong? You'll lead us into ruin!
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. You're likely to get us all killed.
Not another word.
I'd hoped for better from you, my lord.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not
Espera,
forget
estoy invitado a un
that.
combate, tío.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need... What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use. You're a thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and a lord needs that. But a lord also needs swords. I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Milady.
You?
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room.
Christian.
I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can I trust you? There are spies everywhere in King's Landing.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Where the bloody hell is Duncan?
He should be here.
Está muerto el de...
Fuck him if he's angry.
El cadáver, el vocalista de Linkin Park se suicida.
Se ha suicidado, sí.
En una residencia privada de Los Ángeles, ahorcado.
We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame.
Qué indirecto.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton? Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the Warden of the...
That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, shall we begin? We do not wish to waste your time.
I'm afraid it's too late for that. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Forrester.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
Leave them be, Lord Ramsay.
Ah, worried about your family. As you should be.
I'm the Lord. I'll have you speak only with me.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say their lord.
I only kneel to the king.
Is not the Warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
See? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
So long as no one gets in our way, your father will have what he needs.
Your silence is not very encouraging, little lord. But I will assume you agree. It would be a very bad idea not to.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The foresters have been tending ironwood for thousands of years. The Whitehills had ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
We'll bar the gates.
Too late for that. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The seven hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
Rapidito, rapidito. Le voy a meter.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
¿Qué? LOL. Dios.
Deja muerte, Pedro.
¿Qué acabo de pasar? Dios, ¿alguno de vosotros veis Juego de Tronos? Cristian, ¿tú lo ves? ¡Qué vacío! Tierra llamando a Cristian. ¿Tú ves Juego de Tronos, Cristian?
Sí, pero no lo he visto aún.
¿Y sabes quién es Snow ese? No sé, que yo... Pues ese se acaba de descargar el protagonista del juego. Bueno, uno de los protagonistas.
What have you done?
No! But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan!
My lord!
Oh, no!
I knew you'd bend the knee eventually.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding. I certainly feel better about all this.
Ethan. Oh, come on.
However, the foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian.
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
You will not take
Stop
him!
now, please! Please! No! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
¿Vale? O palmo.
Bueno, pues el carro.
Mira. Por ahora había controlado a 3 tíos y uno de ellos ha muerto.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Y el enano esto es buena persona, tío. Oh, a ver. Delta al rey. De cortarlo, digo. Que yo creo que a él se lo puedo salvar, tío. Tomando otras decisiones. Demasiado porque me caía bien ese personaje.
Dicho bien te caía.
Bueno, aquí termino ya un Juego de Tronos por ahora. Ya me he pasado la temporada 1.
¿Y cuántos son?
6.
Bueno, entonces...